Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're playing something a little bit different than usual, and something I have been wanting to play for a while on the channel, but just haven't, because usually I'm in the middle of something. And we're playing Ark today, and for those of you who don't know already, I really like Ark. I'm a big fan of this game. And I like survival games in general, but I really like this one. And the reason I haven't uploaded any of it is because usually I am already in the middle of something. Like, we already have a world going, or I've already been doing something, and it's just not like, a playthrough from start to finish. But today we're jumping in the middle of something, because I have discovered something that was not really on the internet a lot. I was looking for it because I was having this problem, and I couldn't figure out a solution. And so I just did some experimenting and figured something out on my own. We have floating spint. Recently, I got Aberration, which is a DLC for Ark that's been out for a while, I think 3 years. It came out in 2017. And it's been really cool so far. I just started playing it with Moondust, and it's been a lot of fun, And one of the main attractions of this DLC is these guys over here. Rock Drakes. And they're very, very fun. They're very cool. But in order to get rock drakes, you need to do something. For those of you who are Ark fans, you know this. You need to go grab their eggs, just like wyverns. And then once you get the eggs, you need to incubate them. And so the usual method for incubation in Ark is for eggs that need to be cold, and the rock drake eggs need to be cold, you go and grab a bunch of air conditioners, and it's a ton of metal, and you have to have them powered up in a room and everything, and so it's kind of a pain, and it costs a lot of resources, and if you're playing on a small tribe, kind of hard to do, not very efficient. So I figured out a method for hatching, which I'll get into, which I think is way more efficient than air conditioners, and I think it's a lot easier to do, especially if you are playing alone or playing with a couple other people. And we're going to get into that today. I'm going to show you guys what this method is, and I think it is a pretty efficient method. But first off, we have to go acquire rock drake eggs. So I'm going to go do that really quick, and maybe some of it will make the cut if I find anything super interesting. Alright guys, we just arrived back at base. We went down all the way to where the nice rock drakes live, and it got a little bit of greedy here, but not really. I was just trying to clean out the eggs because all of the eggs I flew through, like, I think the entirety of the trench, and they're all just terrible. So what I ended up doing was just stealing a bunch. I got a 95, a 60, a 50, and an 85 because I really need to clear out some of the egg spawns. I know I could just do like the destroy wild dinos command, but I kind of, I don't really want to reset all of the spawns, and it's kind of cheating, so instead we'll just clear out the rock drake eggs that are bad and make room for hopefully some new good spawns. So rock drake eggs. Let's see, we'll hatch the 95. Maybe I'll use it as like a metal carrier or something. Here it is, guys. The moment you've all been waiting for. Or at least the moment I hope you've been waiting for. So, Dimetrodons. So they kind of do this thing where they kind of equalize your temperature. So they provide insulation, they provide hyperthermic and hypothermic regulation. So if you can see, obviously, we're comfortable hanging out in 82 degrees here, we're fine. if you look at the stats for hyperthermic and hypothermic, it's huge. And I'll take off my armor so you guys can see there's the non-modified values. So just standing here on the edge, 3,100 hypothermic and 3,000 hyperthermic. Now that's crazy. And I have a lot of these guys in here, obviously. I think I have like, what, I don't know, maybe 15 or so. But I don't know actually how many you need, because it depends on their level and their melee damage. Because if you increase the melee damage, they increase the amount of regulating that they do. And what's cool about these guys, and it's really kind of like mixed reviews of what I found on the internet, so people saying one thing or another. They don't just do one sort of temperature. They will literally stabilize whatever is in the area with them to whatever it is requiring. So for me, it's keeping me at a perfect balance. I'm not hot or cold. If I drop an egg, like a rock drake egg, which you, by the way, can't even incubate on the coldest mountains from what I've heard, it will regulate it so it is incubating. So it'll make the rock drake egg freezing cold, and as you can see, we're incubating. And I mean, what I found to work better was an enclosed space. I tried doing it with a smaller amount of rock drakes out here, and it didn't work. So what I found works is a lot of these guys, a lot of Dimetrodons, level up melee damage. I mean, mine aren't even that high level. You know, highest like a 225 over there, but most of them like 36, 87, 107. It was basically literally whatever I could find lying around. Not a big deal. I didn't even breed them, so nothing like super hardcore. I just tamed up some the other day, and it works so much better, in my opinion, than air conditioners. I don't need to worry about metal, gathering all the metal, building a space for them. It was really easy, you know, just build a little wood house or whatever you want to do. You can throw your eggs down, and I'm pretty sure, like, here, we'll see how far away I can be. I mean, I'm still doing pretty well. Like, I don't think this is going to do it over here for incubation purposes. Yeah, it's too hot. So I think these guys need 2,000 hyperthermic. So let's see if it does it here. I'm at 2,200. And it's incubating it, so let's stand right in it, and we'll see 2,700 here. So I'm going to turn around and throw it this way. I'm being moved around by an earthquake. So it's still incubating. And if we come over here, we're at 2,200. So yeah, it's incubating, and it's simple as that. It's really easy. I probably do not need, this is probably excessive, the amount of Dimetrodons that I have in here. But yeah, that's literally it. Just level melee damage, and they will incubate things better, so you won't need as many. And I haven't tried experimenting with, you know, what exactly you need, but I think it's around 2,000 for these eggs is what it appears to be for hyperthermic insulation. And this works super well. I think it's very, very easy. Simply for the tames, it's the easiest thing in the world. If you do have your hands on a Carcanos, you're all set, because all you need to do is you just swim around. I literally just go down to the blue biome down here at, like, you know, anywhere in the lake, like 40-60 or, you know, 50-60, that whole lake in that area in the blue biome. You go down there, bring your Carcanos, grab the Dimetrodons, just swim around the water, grab them, and you can literally hop off and jump on a claw, pull out whatever you're using to knock them out with, and just shoot them right there in the other claw. And then they'll just drop out on the ground once they're knocked out, and you can tame them really easy, really fast. I think there's double taming going on with the winter event. My rates are slightly up too, because I'm playing alone or with one other person, usually at most, maybe two. So my rates are slightly up. I think I'm on ×3 or ×4 taming. So it doesn't take, you know, all day to tame some stuff. But even without, you know, even on a standard server, I don't think this would be that hard to do. I think it would probably be more time efficient than doing air conditioners, because, you know, you can tame multiple at once, even using a Carcanos. I mean, if you have a large tribe, it's, you know, you're all set. But even if you're just by yourself, you got a Carcanos, you can grab two, one in each claw, knock them both out simultaneously, just shoot, you know, arrows back and forth, and you're all set. So that's all I have for this hatching method, and I will check back in with you guys once the eggs hatch, just so you can see what I get, see if I can get any cool color schemes. I'm not expecting anything super great for, you know, stats, because this is only a, what, let me see, 95? Yeah, 95. So I will see you guys in just a moment. Alright guys, our egg's about to hatch. We'll have to see what we get here. There we go. Oh, he's kind of blue. blue-green. Kind of cool. Let's imprint. And we'll name him later. Or, yeah, him. What do we got? Yeah, terrible. 3,000 health. That's, you know, I mean, it's a 95, so I guess what can I expect? 700 stamina, which I feel like actually isn't that bad for his level, and also the weight is like okay. I think food is fine. I think it's on the lower end, which is good. Melee damage is really low, so that's fine. I mean, we're not gonna be using him or anything for hauling other than hauling stuff anyway. Passive and yeah, Lotus Fall distance. All right, let's get him out of here. Moon dust. Yeah, pretty good color scheme, not bad. They're definitely the first ones that I hatched on the server were these guys, Ripple and Ruppel, and they actually hatched twins, which is really cool. And yeah, I think we got some Christmas holiday event color schemes because they're kind of ugly. Bright green and this purple, so not the best. Since then I've hatched some pretty cool ones though. This guy is one of my favorites. Pretty good statted. I think he was a 175, 160, 160. I think this guy was 175. Very cool color scheme here as well. Red and black. But yeah, there's a lot of cool combinations for these guys. So there you guys have it. An easy way to incubate not only the rock drake eggs, but any eggs that you want at all. These guys will take care. The rock drake ones are just one of the hardest ones to incubate, I think. But the dimensional dawns will get it done for you wherever you are. And if you liked the episode, make sure to smash the like button. Let me know if you guys actually did like this for real, because I love Ark and I'd love to do some more things. If you want any more pointers, if you just want to see more gameplay, I would be happy to play the game more. And subscribe to the channel if you are new here. And as always, if you guys have any other content suggestions, please let me know. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.